Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under 10 minutes. And if it goes over to 10 minutes, that means it's something very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, non-virgins, guys who are whoremongers. There's a whole bunch of you imbeciles out there. But of course, I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. To the few that actually watch my videos and get me, kudos to you. I do have a Twitch, I do have a Patreon. But if you join my Patreon, you got to keep up, because I'm not interested in just your money. I'm interested in your energy. All right? Money is a form of energy, right? So the little that I ask for only contributes your energy. It's not a lot. It's not like Kevin Samuels or you go to some guru or some therapist. No. Everyone needs a father figure. Okay? And that's why I'm here. Just look at my description and you'll find me. All right? But if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest. If you got any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, right? Put it down below. Comments, questions, insults, or roast fest. You put that shit down below. I feed off of negative energy. That's just how positive I am. So, this video is going to be about my interesting story about my travels overseas. And I'm going to take what the pimps taught me and the Italians taught me, because I know most of you guys haven't really talked to any alpha males when you were 16 like I have. And then this is the third guy that I encountered. He was an alpha too. It's very rare. When you see the word alpha on the internet, that's the millennials perspective. It's not the old school Gen Xers perspective. I keep saying this all of the time. The whole millennials, they take their own terminologies for it, but they don't take it from the source. Okay, all right? I'm the source. I'm 51 years old this year. I'm on the basketball court, and these guys can't play basketball, and they're young bucks, okay? A lot of busters out there, a lot of simps. So this video is my journeys. As I journeyed and lived in Ethiopia for 2 years, as you have been following me, if you did, I learned something very peculiar what the pimps told me. We're going to start from the pimps. The pimps told me to keep the wives there. Okay? And though they had a lot of knowledge, pimps make at least $30,000 every month. I hope you guys know that. Because they're womanizers. They're abusers. They're hardcore, tough love, hardcore fathers for a lot of 304s. That's it. They sell their ass and they're being sexualized. It's the woman's choice. She chooses that path. All right? I don't like what they say to me, and 100%. I agree with half of what they say and half I don't agree with. I never agree with putting my hands on a woman. I never agree with forcing a woman psychologically to sell her body. I would never do that. But I'm on the other category, the Gigolo and services. I do services for women. I don't do that no more, because you can't do that these days now. So that's alpha. You're getting paid instead of getting laid. You want to be a psychologist and be a pimp, and you want to be an abuser, that's on you, okay? But what I learned from them is that they told me my wives are overseas, and that's what I did. Okay, this is my interesting story now. Pay attention. And so I chose to try to get my passport. I thought it was very difficult, and I did. Long story, and behold, all the things they told me was actually true. A man's value and mental health is first. He is king in the house. And if that woman don't put him there in respect as a king, she's beneath him, not equal, she's good, okay? But a lot of pimps don't have time to be wifing up any woman because they think about money on the mind, right? Okay. Me, I learned from Italians that family is business, and that is true. Everything has a trade to it. Okay, everything has trade. There's nothing unconditional. That is what they told me. You cannot give things away for free without the condition for that individual to be there. When you breathe, there's a condition for that too. All right? And the third person, I found out that if it's true, I'm doing that now. I have 3 wives overseas. You have to purchase property. You have to do everything. It takes a certain amount of investment to do what I do. I know a lot of you guys can't do what I do, but that's where you come to me. You come to me to find out the little details, the technicalities, the dangers, because there are dangers when you travel overseas, okay? And that's what I'm here for, okay? I'm a mentor. I teach a whole bunch of... Hold on. Huh? No, the dish. No, you should mind your business and go ahead. Yeah, talk to Sam. Yeah, talk to Sam. Talk to Sam, dude. If you got a problem, talk to Sam. Yeah, this guy he's salty because I ain't got a lot. I ain't got a lot of fucking dishes. Okay, so I'm trying to make this video and he's interrupting me. So what I'm saying, this third guy told me that if you keep the woman over there, you will most likely be more successful. You get property over there. I saw it myself when I lived in Ethiopia. I saw a house full of women in the house and a whole bunch of children. They're not likely to cheat because they got the wives there to help them out, right? So I'm like, yo, this is a good idea, but I never thought about that. If you got the funds or the investments, then do that, okay? That is a better move. I thought that a virgin will most likely be loyal. So I brought her over and people told me, you guys did tell me to not bring her over. And I said, oh, I don't think she was wearing the mask. I gave her a chance. I gave her virgin a chance. And then next thing you know, guess what happened? She ended up having a mask. But I became more successful at getting money from her though. So there's no flip-flop. I told her all of the things that she could do wrong and I set everything up. She was happy over there in Ethiopia. But you know how women wear masks. Of course, women wear masks more than men do, statistically. They wear that charade, that fade, that cascade of image, that narcissistic. I didn't know she had one. But then I realized that mistake caused a lot of women to be stuck in their countries. No longer do I advise you guys to bring them over here, unless you got a plan like me. I'm thinking 2, 3 steps ahead, right? So do that, okay? Think 2 steps. Play chess with them bitches, okay? Because it's a game. A lot of women told me they never loved the guy in the first place. Do you believe that shit? And if you have to romance your woman, she's not really attracted to you. How about them apples? But anyway, the third guy that I saw on the plane as I was traveling back home, he said that you better make sure they suffer. Because if they're not suffer, they're not entertained. They need to suffer in some form of way to be good. The good little girl, right? And just like if you have kids or daughters, or children or anything, you have to tell them in advance the dangers of disrespecting you, the consequences for their actions, and then you'll be fine. But if you start being too nice, the key element is being too nice. You will get taken advantage of. And that's all I really got to say in this video, okay? You can't be too nice to anyone around you, like, especially living with you in your proximity. They want to get lazy. They want to test you. And this is another thing I told you guys about, testing those people out. Everybody you encounter, you have to do psychoanalyticals. You can't fuck around with that. I really thought my virgin wife would be good. She was good out there, so I brought her back here in America. Now she's homeless, paying me child support. What kind of shit is that, right? But then some bad people, evil people, narcissistic people say I'm the bad guy. I say, hey, I gave her everything she needed. There are people like that who do bad. Your children can be like that too. You could do everything in your fucking power, and then they will get corrupted. So you better be paranoid about protecting your own mental health, because I tell all people around me, my mental health is ultra #1. You don't take care of my mental health, you will be unhappy. You'll be out today. Okay? Because I told you before, the biggest pimps are women who's pimping y'all guys out. You got OnlyFans, you got Pornhub, and y'all got to stop that shit, okay? Stop giving money. Stop looking at that. Come to the mentor, the people that have the real knowledge, right? Come to the people who have the real knowledge. You cannot be talking to these gurus. I talked to Kevin Samuels before he blew up. I told him about that. I told him about everything I know. But he don't come to my side because I'm indigo. I'm just too strong for him. But I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just saying, you want to take a little bit of my knowledge and share it. I don't mind. But don't take all my knowledge. Don't say you the one who started it. Don't do that. But that's all I really got to say, guys. Okay? Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And y'all have a nice day and protect yourself, guy. Yeah.
Hey, get your ass in here, man.
No, I got you. Get out of here. No, go. I'll get to Sam. I'll talk to Sam. Go. Okay.
Hey.
Huh?
Get your ass in here.
Bye.
There's dishes for you.
Yeah, I know there's dishes. Go ahead.
Do your fucking job.
You do your goddamn job, boy. You get your ass in there before you get in trouble. This guy's just crazy where I work at. I said I talk to Sam only. I don't talk to nobody here. Okay. Anyway, peace.